Hello and welcome to our news video. Subscribe to our channel and share your comments so that you don't miss any important news. Ethereum TVL nears 3-year high. Can ETH price break above $3,000? SEC reviews Grayscale's XRP and Dogecoin ETF filings. Decision expected by October. Gibraltar court freezes $7 million in play tokens amid legal feud at Web3 gaming firm Ready Makers. Michigan proposes crypto reserve bill, becomes 20th U.S. state to explore state-owned digital assets. GameStop surges 18% after hours as rumors of Bitcoin investment and crypto diversification emerge. Ethereum TVL nears 3-year high. Can ETH price break above $3,000? Ethereum's total value locked, TVL, has surged to its highest level since 2022, raising questions about whether this spike could drive ETH's price higher. Despite this milestone, Ethereum's price has dropped 21% since January 31st, struggling to hold above $2,800. Market sentiment remains subdued following a 12% decline in the total cryptocurrency market capitalization. Ethereum TVL hits highest level since 2022. Ethereum's TVL climbed to 21.8 million ETH on February 11, marking an 11% monthly increase, according to Defilama. Ethereum now holds a 52.8% share of the DeFi market, far ahead of Solana's 8.2%. Leading Ethereum-based dApps include Lido, EigenLayer, and Aave, with newer protocols like Roico and CIAN gaining traction. Network activity and fees decline despite higher deposits. Despite increased TVL, Ethereum's transaction fees plunged 72% in the week ending February 10, driven by a 37% drop in transaction volume. Layer 2 networks also experienced slowdowns. Arbitrum's transactions fell 44%, Base dropped 10%, and Polygon declined 4%, according to DappRadar. Ethereum's position in the DeFi ecosystem. BNB Chain saw a 60% rise in transaction volume over the same period, while Solana remained stable, highlighting Ethereum's struggles with network engagement. The drop in fees is concerning, as fee revenue helps offset ETH issuance and maintain supply balance. Will ETF staking unlock Ethereum's price potential? A potential catalyst for ETH remains the approval of staking integration within spot Ethereum ETFs, currently under review by the US SEC. Analysts suggest that limited demand for these ETFs stems from the absence of staking yield, which could otherwise drive institutional inflows. Can Ethereum's TVL surge drive a breakout above $3,000 if ETF staking gains SEC approval? SEC reviews Grayscale's XRP and Dogecoin ETF filings, decision expected by October. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has officially acknowledged Grayscale's filings for spot XRP and Dogecoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs, triggering a 240-day review period that could lead to a final decision by mid-October. The acknowledgement, issued on February 13, marks a pivotal step for Grayscale's XRP Trust and Dogecoin Trust under the SEC's review. SEC sets October deadline for XRP and Dogecoin ETF decisions. The review period will begin once Grayscale's Form 19B for filings are published in the Federal Register. If listed promptly, the SEC's ruling could arrive by October 2025. This acknowledgement follows the SEC's recent acceptance of filings for Litecoin and Solana ETFs, signaling a possible shift in crypto policy under the Trump administration. Shifting SEC stance on crypto ETFs. The SEC, previously led by Gary Gensler, rejected multiple Solana ETF proposals, prompting Grayscale to pursue legal action to convert its Bitcoin trust into an ETF. Under the current administration, the SEC appears more receptive to crypto-based products. Analysts predict high odds for ETF approvals. Bloomberg ETF analysts James Seifert and Eric Balchuner's estimate a 65% chance for an XRP ETF and a 75% likelihood for a Dogecoin ETF to gain approval by 2025. Additionally, they assign a 90% probability to the approval of a Litecoin ETF within the year. Legal hurdles and regulatory uncertainty. The status of XRP remains a key concern due to the ongoing SEC lawsuit against Ripple Labs. Although a 2023 ruling determined XRP was not a security on secondary markets, the SEC's appeal adds uncertainty to XRP ETF approval. Conversely, Dogecoin faces fewer regulatory challenges, given its similarities to Bitcoin, which has already received SEC approval for spot ETFs. Will the SEC's shift in stance accelerate the arrival of new crypto ETFs before 2025? Gibraltar court freezes $7 million in play tokens amid legal feud at Web3 gaming firm Ready Makers. The Supreme Court of Gibraltar has frozen $7 million worth of play tokens in a legal battle between Web3 gaming firm Ready Makers Incorporated and its Gibraltar subsidiary, Ready Maker Limited. The dispute centers on control over the play token, used within Ready Games' platform. Court freezes for 50 million play tokens. Ready Games announced on February 11 that 440 million play tokens, nearly half of the tokens' circulating supply, were placed under a court-appointed custodian. The order also froze over 450 million tokens, blocking any attempts to transfer or redomicile them. Dispute over token ownership and technology. The conflict stems from allegations that Cristina Macedo, CEO of Ready Maker, Gibraltar, claimed ownership of the play tokens and the company's assets. Ready Games asserts that the tokens were created using its technology and funds, and its court action aims to regain control of the Gibraltar-based subsidiary. Delaware court intervenes on tech access. In a related ruling last month, a Delaware business court issued a temporary restraining order requiring Play Network to restore Ready Games access to crucial technology infrastructure, including GitHub repositories and cloud systems. Play token price plummets 90% since launch. The Play token, which debuted in December, has dropped over 12% in the past day to a market value of $13.2 million, according to CoinGecko. The token hit a peak value of $78.1 million in mid-December but has since plunged more than 90%, now trading at roughly 1.5 cents. Will Gibraltar's ruling shape the future of token ownership disputes in Web3 gaming? Michigan proposes crypto reserve bill, becomes 20th U.S. state to explore state-owned digital assets. Michigan has joined the growing list of U.S. states pushing for cryptocurrency reserves, introducing a bill to authorize state investments in Bitcoin and other digital assets. On February 13, Representatives Brian Posthumus and Ron Robinson filed HB 4087, seeking to amend Michigan's Management and Budget Act to establish a state-owned Bitcoin reserve. Michigan proposes strategic Bitcoin reserve. The bill permits Michigan's treasurer to invest up to 10% of funds from the General and Economic Stabilization Funds into cryptocurrencies. Additionally, it allows the state to lend out its crypto holdings if it can be done without increasing financial risk, enabling the state to generate additional returns. Posthumous pushes for a Bitcoin state stablecoin. In a February 13 post on X, Representative Posthumous proposed the idea of Bitcoin, a stable coin backed by Michigan's gold and silver reserves. He believes the state's leadership on crypto policy could mirror Texas, which recently filed similar legislation. Michigan joins growing trend of state-level crypto investments. Michigan becomes the 20th state pursuing crypto reserve legislation, following recent moves by Texas and North Dakota. Texas Senator Charles Schwertner filed a similar bill on February 12, while North Dakota stands as the only state to have rejected such legislation. Current crypto holdings and investment strategy. Michigan's state pension fund already holds exposure to Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. The proposed bill requires the state to secure its crypto holdings through custodians or exchange-traded products from registered investment companies. Can Michigan's proposed crypto reserve and Bitcoin stablecoin spark a new wave of state-level digital asset innovation? GameStop surges 18% after hours as rumors of Bitcoin investment and crypto diversification emerge. GameStop Corporation has experienced a remarkable after-hours surge of 18% amid swirling speculation that the retailer is evaluating an investment in Bitcoin along with other alternative asset classes. This development comes as part of a broader trend among publicly traded companies seeking to diversify their balance sheets through digital asset adoption. On February 13, multiple sources familiar with the matter informed CNBC that GameStop is considering the possibility of allocating a portion of its capital to cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin. The report indicated that the company is weighing the strategic benefits of incorporating such digital assets into its financial portfolio. Following this news, GameStop's share price briefly spiked, with after-hours trading figures showing a high of approximately $31.30. Although the stock retreated slightly to around $28.36 by the time of publication, it still maintained a notable after-hours gain of about 7%. Adding another layer to the market buzz, an unofficial Solana-based memecoin using the GameStop name, despite having no formal affiliation with the company, experienced a significant surge. At one point, the memecoin climbed by as much as 45%, reaching a peak value of $0.0027 before settling down to around $0.0025. The simultaneous rise in both GameStop stock and the memecoin's value underscores the powerful impact that crypto-related speculation can have on market sentiment. Industry insiders have noted that the current speculation may be partly fueled by a recent social media post by GameStop CEO Ryan Cohen. In the post, Cohen was pictured alongside Michael Saylor, a well-known figure in the cryptocurrency world. Although this image has sparked additional rumors regarding the company's crypto ambitions, two separate sources have clarified that Saylor is not involved in any potential plans for GameStop to acquire cryptocurrency assets. This potential move by GameStop is not occurring in isolation. It reflects a growing trend among corporations to integrate digital assets into their financial strategies. Recently, other companies have made headlines for similar moves. For example, the Japanese mobile gaming company Gumi acquired approximately $6.6 million worth of Bitcoin on February 10, while another firm, MetaPlanet, announced on February 12 that it had raised $26.1 million to purchase additional Bitcoin. Such actions suggest that diversifying into cryptocurrencies is increasingly seen as a viable strategy for companies looking to enhance liquidity and create new revenue streams. GameStop's historical engagement with digital assets further adds context to the current speculation. The retailer made early forays into the crypto space by launching a crypto wallet service, which was later discontinued in November 2023 due to regulatory uncertainties. Similarly, GameStop also ventured into the NFT market by creating an NFT marketplace. However, this initiative was shut down in January 2024 as regulatory pressures mounted. Despite these setbacks, the possibility of re-entering the digital asset arena in a more strategic manner has reignited investor interest and media scrutiny. The potential benefits of a Bitcoin investment for GameStop could be substantial. By venturing into cryptocurrency, the company may not only generate additional revenue but also position itself at the forefront of a financial innovation wave that is gradually reshaping traditional investment paradigms. The diversification into crypto could offer a hedge against market volatility and provide a new source of liquidity, an attractive proposition for both retail and institutional investors. Furthermore, as more companies adopt similar strategies, the cumulative effect could be a significant shift in how digital assets are perceived within the corporate finance sector. Key details emerging from the report include: after-hours stock movement. GameStop shares surged by 18% in after-hours trading, briefly reaching a high of $31.30 before moderating to approximately $28.36. Crypto investment speculation. Sources suggest that the retailer is evaluating an investment in Bitcoin and other alternative assets, although final decisions remain pending. Memecoin surge. An unofficial GameStop-branded Solana-based memecoin experienced a 45% price increase, reflecting the heightened market attention on anything associated with the GameStop brand. Industry context. Recent moves by companies such as Gumi and Metaplanet underscore a broader trend of integrating cryptocurrency into corporate balance sheets as a means of achieving diversification and enhanced revenue generation. Historical crypto ventures. GameStop's previous attempts at entering the crypto space through a digital wallet and NFT marketplace, both of which were eventually abandoned, are now being re-evaluated in light of new market conditions and regulatory developments. This renewed focus on digital asset investment by GameStop could serve as a catalyst for further innovation and adoption in the retail trading sector. The company's potential shift toward embracing Bitcoin may encourage other corporations to follow suit, thereby accelerating the convergence of traditional finance and cryptocurrency markets. Could GameStop's rumored pivot to Bitcoin investment and broader crypto diversification signal a transformative shift for retail stocks, ultimately redefining how traditional companies integrate digital assets into their financial strategies?